Hello Cancer and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot and it's time for December readings. I've got the Curious Travels Tarot deck this time and we are doing just general readings. We'll talk about whatever comes up and I'm reading for a general Cancer audience, so it's not quite the same as a one-to-one reading. I'll provide a few options or scenarios for how the cards might express themselves or show up for different Cancers. Take it as it resonates for you. Some months it might feel like a personal reading. Some months there's just a nugget or two that clicks. Some months maybe not as much. So I invite you to check out the videos for all your big placements. That would be your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. And, don't be afraid of the heads up advice. Sometimes we get just practical advice. It's not all rainbows and superlatives. But do remember the cards do not compel. You have free will and discernment. So claim what resonates and just leave the rest. Okay, that said, I'm going to give the deck a really good shuffle for you. And if you've been here before, you know I like to fast forward over the shuffling part. So I will catch up with you when I'm about to lay out the cards. See you there. Okay, Cancer, let's see. Oh, wow. The Sun. The Seven of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. Somebody else got the Ten of Cups. I forget who else got the Ten of Cups. Okay. But I must say this is one of the brighter readings this month. Some people are just getting kind of mundane readings. And of course, Mercury is retrograde this month, which I think is kind of turning down the volume on some of the readings, frankly. But wowzer. Okay. So the Ten of Cups, tens are endings and beginnings. So it's the completion of the cycle and that leads to the beginning of a new cycle. So, and cups are in the area of emotional fulfillment. So we see this at sort of party time. So it's really reflective of, winter holidays when you're feeling sort of connected to your tribe, connected to your family or, your coworkers or whatever. But there's also a piece where, you may be building your own family, or you may be building or rebuilding a family unit or a found family. Like sometimes we don't all get along with our family, especially in the U.S. where I live. Some of us are struggling with the political climate, and there's been some a weirdness in families, and some of us are hanging out with our friend groups, and making more holiday celebrations with friend groups, let's say. So this could be reflective of endings and beginnings, or changes or evolutions in friend groups, or how we celebrate in that way. Not necessarily, but sometimes it can be indicative of when when the holiday tradition passes on from one generation to the next. When you stop when your mother stops hosting the holiday party and you take on the tradition, or something along those lines. It could be that sort of ending and beginning. Usually with the Ten of Cups, there's a sense of feeling a connection, and also a sense of maybe needing a change, or sensing a evolution on the horizon. So take that how that resonates for you. Let's look at these other cards and see how they might relate to that. We have the Sun card over here, which is just the brightest card in the deck. It is a major arcana card, and it is a card of victory. It is a card that indicates clarity. Again, another celebratory card. It is an easy win. It is illumination. If you have been waiting for a sign, if you have been waiting for a contract or waiting for a yes, this is that sign. It can also indicate a vacation to a sunny spot. It can be your chance in the spotlight. Let's say if you're an actor or a singer or have some reason to be in the spotlight, the Sun card can indicate it's your time to shine. If none of those things resonate, it can also just indicate an easy time, like when the boss is away and there's just kind of less work to do. So the work day is kind of easier. There's no one watching you. There's less work to do, and it's just kind of an easier, low-key time. So it could be something like that. Take it as it resonates. Now, the Seven of Pentacles, that indicates a time when it feels like you've put everything into a project that you can put into, and you're waiting for the harvest to fully fruit. This tends to come up when you've got some irons in the fire, or you've put some resumes out, or some kind of project, or something like that that you have worked on has not yet come to fruition, and you may be feeling a little frustrated. Something that you had worked hard towards, maybe a YouTube channel, or maybe a job that you'd put your resume out for, or something you'd interviewed for, or something along those lines. Something you had put effort into, but hadn't quite gotten the return on. It's just feeling a little frustrated. It could also be the thing like a more general sort of career path. Like if you've been working on your career generally, and it's like if you have a career path where it's takes years to kind of get to where you want to go, and you've taken the steps, but it's taking longer. I don't know what sorts of jobs need something like that, but you know, some types of jobs you have to kind of work your way up to management, or work your way up to, I don't know, head archaeologist. I don't know how these things work, but you know, some jobs you need a longer trajectory, and sometimes it just takes longer to get there. You get passed over for the next role, or the promotion, or what, or the, like a raise. Maybe you get passed over for a raise this year, or a bonus or something, and it can feel really frustrating. But the Seven of Pentacles indicates the harvest is just around the corner. It validates, this card validates that you have done the work, you've done everything you're supposed to do, and it's just a matter of time. It's not if it will happen, it's just when it will happen. So keep working, keep nurturing your garden. It's going to happen, it's just a matter of when. It's interesting that this card comes with the Sun here, because the Sun is a yes card, but then we also have a kind of just a sort of just a little bit longer card. So this must be happening in two different areas of your life. So there must be something that's a yes, and there must be something else that's like just a little bit longer. And then finally here we have the Queen of Wands, and she is an absolute superstar. This queen is bold and charismatic and kind of a diva, but in a good way, like you like her anyway. This could be someone like a boss or a teacher, somebody who has something for you, somebody you can emulate if you need a little bit more oomph to get this thing off the ground. This could be somebody who has something for you. For example, if this thing that you're waiting for is like your acting career, this could be like a theater director who casts you in their play, finally. If the thing you're waiting for is the big role or the big part, something like that. Or this could be you. And this could be you in your glory, in your place of power. You see, this particular Queen of Wands has the thing that she wants. Let's see if I can get her in focus here. Let's see. Sorry about this. You see, this Queen of Wands has those flowers right in her lap, right? She's got her harvest. So this could be you. That's the thing with the Queen. Sometimes queens will show up as someone external with something for you. Sometimes there's someone you can emulate. They show up as a character, someone in your life who has that kind of bold character that you can emulate. But sometimes this represents you in your glory, in having that thing that you want. She's bold, she is daring, she is the person that everybody notices when she comes into the room. She is feeling herself, you know what I mean? And she doesn't necessarily have to be a she, but this person is bold and daring and very noticeable, charming. So this person could have something for you, could have the thing for you, could be involved in helping you get the thing, could be involved with you, could be a BFF, could be a romantic option, or it could be you very pleased with yourself with the thing. Now the Queen of Wands, male or female, or other, is bold, daring, sexy, charming, charismatic. And take that as it resonates. Cancer, I have to say, this is a very bedazzled reading. Unlike the others I have seen, there's like these flowers. This Ten of Cups has this sun kind of starburst flower. The Queen of Wands is a big flower with flowers. It's all over. You've just got a big bouquet of sunflowers here. You're riddled with suns and sunflowers here. It's a very positive reading, and I would just say it could be that the only reason that we've got this sort of delay card here with the Seven of Pentacles, it could just be, because of Mercury retrograde. Mercury does cause delays and kind of mix-ups, so that could be part of it. I don't know what it is that you are waiting on, or it could just be this thing that you have been waiting on, that you get the green light and then there's one last delay before it finally comes through. So don't be alarmed if you get the green light and then there's another kind of little bump in the road before it finally comes through, because Mercury might do that to you. And the reason why I keep saying it's a job thing, you know, pentacles tend to be in the area of your finances or resources or jobs. It doesn't have to be that, but typically that's where it goes. Take it as it resonates. So there we go. It's really one of the more positive readings I've done so far, so I hope you love it. Don't forget to check the videos for your other placements. If you found this inspiring, I hope you'll give it a like or a share or a subscribe. In any case, take good care. Until next time, bye for now.